Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Pastime Killer here again. Get into part 5, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's part 5 of our Legend of Zelda walkthrough. So, where we left off, we just got the Master Sword, talked to Sheik in the Temple of Time, and now we're off to go accomplish the Forest Temple. So, in order to do the Forest Temple, we have to do a couple of prerequisites. First off is going to Kakariko Village. Obviously, that's all these 3 deads. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright. I'll try to talk clearly, enunciate my words a little bit. Head to Kakariko, and from there we need to get a key item that we're going to need to be able to even enter the Forest Temple. I won't spoil the surprise quite yet. We'll just go ahead and get up in here. So we need to make our way to the graveyard. Ooh, actually. Maybe before we do that, go ourselves into the House of Spiders here. House of Skolata, that's what it was. I think this first one gives us the adult wallet, which will be very handy. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Ah, yeah. You got an adult's wallet. Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Now you can hold up to 200 rubies. Yes, that will come in very handy. So it looks like it's every 10 to break a curse. Alright. Now we finished that little sidetrack there. We'll make our way over to the cemetery graveyard. Same thing. Alright. This will give us a hint into what we're getting. The Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Yes. Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I'll let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you, Dampe. Oh. As a child, he kind of explains a little bit more what it is. But I obviously forgot to look at that as a child. So if I remember that, finish the Forest Temple, if I'm allowed to go back in time, I'll make sure to get that. I believe it was... I want to say it's this one. Been a hot minute, so... Yeah, there we go. Here's Dampe. Hehehe, young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Yeah, so just need to avoid the fire. And if we can keep up with him for the race, he'll give us a prize. So that was not... Damn it. Got dropping the fires. Getting annoying. Oh, I ran right into that one. If I remember right, it's pretty forgiving, but We still need to hurry up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. The time of this race was 1:12. Hey, young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Alright. You found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. While holding C, you can aim with the joystick. Shoot it by releasing C. Perfect. We'll switch out those Deku nuts. Oh my gosh. There we go. Struggling a little bit. Get rid of these time stones so we can get out of this tomb. Looked like Dampy was just willing to just let us, like, die in the tomb. Not very cool, Dampy. Grrr. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr. It's all that Ocarina Kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Little son. What? You got Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. This is kind of one of those, like, the nuances of time travel. It's like, how could I play the song to teach him the song if I didn't know the song, but then I go forward in time and then I learn the song from him, which then I then have when I go back in time, so that I can teach him. Just like, what came first, the chicken or the egg type thing? It just doesn't make any sense. Anyways, you learned the Song of Storms. Oh no, a storm again! You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? Grrr! You're talking some mad shit there a second ago. Here I am. Oh no, a storm again! You played the Ocarina! Grrr. Talking that mad shit a second ago. Alright. Well, now that we got our handy dandy hook shot, we can go do the Forest Temple. And with one of the side quests that we did as a child a bit ago, we should be able to get Epona. So it should make traveling across Hyrule Field a little bit quicker. Take advantage of a horse since we have one, you know? Oh, wait. That's right, Epona is still locked up. Alright guys, sorry. One more side quest. We gotta free our horse. What's this bucket? We can keep our horse chained up. That ain't cool. Alright, is his name Talon? I think it's Talon. Alright, Talon, give me my freaking horse. There are some people in Kakariko Coast spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Igno, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Gandorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Gandorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rubies and you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? Nah, I know how to ride a horse. Thank you so much. Hehe. Give me Epona. There we go. There's my red stallion. When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, young man. Do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. If you use Z-targeting, you can talk to me from horseback. Are you ready to go home so soon? No, I want to ride. Tisk tisk, when your time is up, I'll kick you out of here. Proking move right here. Oh. It's okay. Pretend like that didn't happen. Right. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, time's up, young man. You only paid 10 rubies. You played around long enough. Quickest minute of my life. Pay me 10 rubies and you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? Thank you so much. And then I think if I talk to him the second time, I think he'll challenge to race me this time, which is what we want. We want to challenge this guy to a race, and then, for lack of a better term, steal our horse. Not that it really was ours, but we're going to steal the horse. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around the corral with that horse? Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rubies? Alright. Inside as much as we can. And then save our carrots. I remember that being a lot harder as a kid. Shoot! The great Gandorf found out about this humiliation. Hey you, how about another race? If you win, you could keep the horse. I guess we actually win the horse, so it is ours, so we're not actually stealing it. Alright, when you get inside the middle. Wow, you're just a kid after all. Well, come back anytime and we'll have some more fun. Oh my gosh. Thing is, he didn't give me 50 rupees when I beat him. Very one-sided wager. surprised you kept the chickens in this place. He doesn't seem like the type that would live with chickens inside the house. Come on. There we go. We need 50 rubies. We need to try to win this horse. Oh, come on. Give me rubies now. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well. I imagine you guys don't want to watch me farm rubies, so we're going to do a little editing magic. We're going to pause the recording and then get some rubies and then beat the freaking Igno guy and get the horse. So stand by. Alright everyone, we're back, and thanks to the power of editing, we have a full adult wallet full of rubies. So, I'm sure Igno will gladly take our money, but we're going to go try to win ourselves a horse here. Alright, Igno, you sleazy farmer, give me my horse. Pay me 10 rubies and you can ride. Alright, ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? No. Thank you so much. Hehe. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rubies? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, looks like it reset it. Okay, this is the race. Do a double or nothing here in the next little race. Shoot! The great Gandorf found out about this humiliation. Hey you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. Alright, time to lock in, guys. Like pushing me out. So close. Come on, we can do this. Wahaha, you're just a kid after all, blah blah blah. Alright, let's race again. Alright, this time let's try to hug the loud side this first time. Work on my carrots. Like, I need to cut in its side. I know that, but... okay, let's see if we can do this. It's different, but somehow we pulled out the win that time. No, this is just the first race. Okay. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. I feel like I shouldn't be struggling this much. Oh, come on. Oh, this is frustrating me. Ugh. Let's see if we get lucky and if there's 10 rubies up here. Let's see if we can get it. One go. We got enough for one more. Unless he tries to get me to ride the horse again for 10 rubies, then we're screwed. Hopefully it's offers the race. We just want to race. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess we'll come back to this. We don't need a horse right now. I'll practice up and then come back to that, I guess. Aggravating. You know what? Nah, we're gonna get this. We're good. Give me a second. We're gonna farm some more rubies. We're gonna get the horse. So, stand by. Alright. Let's get this freaking horse. Another 200 rubies. Sure, at this point, I would just buy the horse from him. Alright. Race time. Alright, so this one that's easy. The other one that's a little bit more difficult. First one, an easy one out of the way. Yeah, you're upset. Okay, we got to do this. All the carrots. I can't do that. Okay, screwed myself over by using up the carrots. Ugh. Okay, we can do this time. We can do hard things, everyone. Oh, hey. We pulled ahead of there, but it's going to finally work out in our favor. Oh, finally. What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I betted on the race and lost. Shoot. Ha ha ha. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. I could say the same thing. I was wondering if you'd say something different. Alright. Only 30 minutes later. So far we got the hook shot and Epona, so... Oh, sorry guys, that should not have taken that long. But we got our horse, which is all that matters. Alright, and now for realsies, we're going to start the forest temple. What's this? Freaking Kokiri Forest was taken over by monsters. Better go cleanse the forest temple and get rid of all this garbage here. Yeah, Navi, I'm on it. I'm going. And I know that I need to go see Soraya. Through there. No, actually, I think it was through there. I'm going crazy. Just need to listen. Let's see. I don't remember Soraya song. Let me. Down, right, left. Okay. Get that out of the way, Mido. I'm trying to do stuff. That melody. Soraya plays that song all the time. Do you know Soraya? That song. Soraya taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Yeah, because it's me. The kid that used to bully in the Kokiri Forest. You jerk. Here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Blah, 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 blah. Using targeting. Yeah, I know how to do that. The proper direction, so your view, so you can see down the next corridor. Down the corner, and once your view is set, roll down to the side steps around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting in ambush. Foreshadowing. Bottom is weak. Can't hit them from the front. Well, I guess I can. Just have to be far enough away before they aggro their charge thing. There's one up there. Don't mind if I do. I wasn't trying to climb up. Back around. Alright, now the big hammer dude. I'll take that. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minute of Forest. Oh, I love the music in this game. You have learned the Minute of Forest. Link, I'll see you again. Who is that mystery character? The range on the hook shot is so darn. There we go. Goodness. It should not be this again. rusty, but I am. Alright. I kind of remember some of each temple, but I'm sure as we go on, I'll kind of forget less and less. But I know that there's a key right here, which will be pretty instrumental. Yeah, there's the sound of the sculpta. Am I like tripping? We'll look for that later. Where the hook shot is that? Just goes right through that guy's armor on the front. Fun getting like upgrades in this game. All about upgrades. Upgrade your hookshot, upgrade your ocarina, upgrade your sword. I mean, when I say upgrade your sword, I'm referring to like getting the big Goron sword as opposed to Master Sword. I vaguely remember this temple, but kind of not at the same time. Their arrows painted on the floor. Thanks, Navi. Don't know what I'd do without your keen observations. I wonder what the history of these temples are. Like, are the sages like back millennia ago just building these temples with all these abstract puzzles just for funsies? Or like, what's like the reason behind it? Because like a lot of it's like dated, so it's not like Gandalf's just going around making all these puzzles for like me. Just an interesting thought. Ladder. Go. Go. This guy in. Unfortunately, we can't go in here. So we did all that work for another room that we need to find a key in. I love the puzzles. Alright, well. Got that room prepped. So let's go see if we can find a key. Yeah, yes. I don't remember that. Okay. Alright. Now to this one. I don't think the water. I need to drain the water or something in this one? Yeah. Okay, so we need to go up here. There we go. Spawned right on top of the chest spawned right underneath me. Can't talk. It's a good thing you guys aren't watching for my engaging commentary, because my tongue don't work sometimes. Alright, got the map. Oh wait, that's where I came from. You silly guy. Okay. Drain that water down. Can I make that jump? Not if I do that little pansy jump. Oh, no, you're close. Gonna make it difficult. I don't even know if that was like anything super important. It might have just been rubies and trying to get the gold skull to. We'll come back to it later. I'm saying that a lot lately, so like, yeah, we'll come back to that later. Yeah, not that important. Come back to it later. I got a small key. Perfect. We like small keys. Excuse me. Go back here. I believe this is the one I was in. Yeah, 'cause there's a giant angry spider. There's that guy. Guess he can't climb no ladders. He's just a floating head. You watch for that icon, that action icon. This corridor is all twisted. Oh, thank you. Another astute observation by Navi there. I know, watching for the shadows of monsters that fall and hang from the ceiling. The spooky hands, I know. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, these keys are killing me. Alright, well, do some more backtracking. Because of that. Ow. I think they're not the ones from Majora's Mask, or else I wouldn't be able to use my sword. To get that roll in. Get here. Alright. Just the exit. Alright, I need to get my bearings here. Okay, yeah, so this is the exit. So we want to go back in here. So let's try going straight across into here. Bah, 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 bah. Freaking dumb skull. Alright. that shield. Whoa. There we go. Get those jabs in. Full health. I like that. Okay. Don't have a bow yet. Let's see. We want to go. I believe it's this one of the side ones. Now we got another key. Alright, third time's a charm. Apparently all their key budget went into this one room. We can go back to like 3 different keys. Down the twisty corridor. I was going to tell me about the monster that hangs from the ceiling. Oh, no, she's not. That's good. Alright, that. Bing, bang, boom. Can't get the ghost yet because we don't have our bow. Alright. Come on, play it safe. Don't want to fall down the hole. Buddy will come down the elevator. Alright, I think this one's the bow, which would be greatly appreciated. Ah, yeah, you found the fairy bow. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to C, C, or C. Press C to take it out and hold it. As you hold down C, you can aim with joystick, release it C to fly with an arrow. Alright. pictures to hide in. Your little fire spin. There we go. There's the first Poe. Looks like we're gonna get ourselves another little key. Perfect. Small key. Like that. Love it. Want more of it. Okay. Come on. There we go. Freaking struggling to hit that. Alright, and then the last picture. Nowhere left to hide. Something different. Being different did not help. Alright, there's two ghosts down. Two Poes, I should say. And another... Oh, actually this might be the compass. Which we will also gladly take. Oh, stretching. There we go, got the compass. Very nice. Sorry, just checking the text. Alright. Up the stairs we go. Aha! The key came in handy right away. I know, watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. The death hand things. Nope. Taco Taco. We didn't make that jump. I don't think there's anything down there. Alright, more backtracking for us. Oh, come on. There we go. Give me that 3 seconds going down the stairs. Boom. Man, the atmosphere of this temple is just top notch. Like the old, like, crumbling bricks, the freaking music. All the ghosts. Go grab that chest with the boss key. As an adult, that's going to become a thing. Getting the boss keys for all the bosses. A very ordinary chest for just a little key. You got the boss key. Now you get inside the chamber where the boss lurks. Those. Not like I need them. Okay. Alien vs. Predator type thing, man. They're around gonna grab me. Alright, another key. Hot dog. That's what I'm talking about. Back up here. I'm thinking of this right. Just basically take us back to where we were, but now that we have the extra key, we can actually get to where we need to go. Kirby again. We got the boss key. Hopefully you guys aren't using me as like a guide, because like clearly doing a lot of backtracking and taking longer than it should. You can only imagine the water temple. That one's going to be a long video. I'm not going to be able to do any like side quests, I don't think, before that one. We're just gonna have to start right at the water temple, and you guys are just gonna have to suffer with me through that one, because that one I know is gonna take a hot minute. Because even though I've been it like a dozen times, it's still like confusing to me. Yeah, come on, get up there, you silly goose. Right here. I'm gonna pass them. Don't even bother. I mean, we could just use Din's fire, but might as well do it the way the puzzle intended. Oh. Alright, that's it. We're using Din's fire. not get it? Maybe I need to be closer to it. I mean, Din's fire should definitely work as far as melting that ice. Yeah, there we go. Even acted like I shot off the arrow. I'll take that. Just kind of cheat my way through, you know? I mean, might as well. I got Din's fire. Something that can negate the puzzles a little bit. Heck, why not? Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't want to fight you guys. Oh. Did I hit the freaking wall? Oh my goodness. Well, that was embarrassing. Well, Akko Taco. That's all I gotta say to that one. Let's see what's in here. Well, we've already been in there. That's just a shortcut, it looks like. Okay. So we need to go through. I'm pretty sure it's this door. It is not. There. Other corner. Yeah, man, that was so embarrassing. I feel like a big old dum-dum. Wait, what? Okay, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. I need to think of where it was. Since I just royally screwed myself over. Alright, I think it was this one. Up the ladder again. But you know what? It's fine. Not even gonna sweat it. We're playing Zelda Ocarina of Time. Even when we have something silly like that happen, it's still a good time. We're not gonna let that get us down. Ain't gonna get this old guy down. Here, through there, upstairs, downstairs, through that door, through this door, blah 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 blah. I'm just rambling. Okay, yeah. I just make sure. Anything goes in here. I don't want to backtrack again for the gold skull to...
Listen.
Link, watch out! The ceiling is falling down! Boom. We want to go to this guy. Heck, we could have just gone straight to the switch, I think. Alright, next one, switch. Little spiders and screw bundle of arrows. This is a dumb puzzle one. Alright. We need to get out of here. We got time.
Watch out.
Time to spare. I mean, not really. I think we had like 5 seconds left, but we got it. That's all that matters. A win is a win. Alright, there's our third ghost, which means the last one will be waiting for us in the main corridor, main room? I don't know what to call it. Get out of here. There's the last ghost. Nothing. Gotta do the cutscene.
Watch out.
Here, watch. This one does the spin. Oh, right, fast enough. That was not much of a delay. There we go.
Watch out.
There we go. Should be one more. It's 5, I guess. Most bosses in the Zelda series is either like a 3 or 5 hit, like defeat another weak spot. So I was figuring it was 3 because that's usually how it goes, but that was 5, I guess. Alright. Snag those arrows. Anything to do with that? Okay, that's a good thing to do. Just keep spinning the same way. That did for me. Nothing there. This might be like money or something. Oh, arrows. That is not a bad thing to have for a boss that needs to be defeated by arrows. We have the boss key. We should be ready for this. Alright guys, we're getting into the end game here, the temple. Here to fight the Forest Temple last boss. Forest Temple boss, I should say. Ruh-roh, somebody locked us in. Evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Gate. Alright. So we just need to keep our head on a swivel. Sometimes just stay in the same case and come out. Tricks me. tennis. Oh. Alright, let's make sure we actually hit it. Oh, bad swing on my part. Good thing we got some extra lives. Anticipated a little bit, looks like. There we go. Alright, we got it. That was a little spammy. Yeah, come on. Come on, we need to hit him one more time. There's a little magic. 3 down. Goodness, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Knowing that I can't keep up with the volume. There we go. There we go. Got him there. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you've defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. Funny thing is like, in his magic bag, I think you're what a worthless creation. I will bash it to the gap between dimensions. Like the Hylian shield? Or is that just like my emulator being weird? Got a heart container. Must be my emulator, because like I don't remember it being that. Chamber of the Sages. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Soraya, the sage of the Forest Temple. I know who you are, Soraya. I grew up with you. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please, take this medallion. You receive the Force Medallion. Soraya awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Soraya will always be your friend. Hi there, I am the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Soraya broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust her child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. If he wasn't a special child, would the Deku Tree, not have taken the child? After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. You are a Hylian. Excuse me, heavy yawn. You are a Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule. Alright, guys. So, that's the end of part 5 of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I know there was a lot of annoying side quests that took too long, like getting the hook shot and especially getting my horse. But we're making progress in the story. We got our first temple down as an adult, and we're gonna be getting into the fire temple next. So we'll go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, like I said, and catch you guys in the next one. Alright guys, bye! Do a little save, boom, and end the video.